Well, we're just so excited to get started. We've had 2 days of professional learning, and so teachers are back in the buildings, and everybody's excited and ready for kids to show up. Well, I've learned lots of lessons over the past several years as superintendent. Something to implement this school year, I think just really valuing the teachers and encouraging them to stay. You know, we've had a lot of turnover like everybody else in the state, and I think just being intentional about showing that support and encouragement. Yes, we had our new teacher orientation yesterday. It was fabulous, but yes, 50 new teachers, so that's very exciting, but we also want to provide the support that they need. Some of them are brand new teachers, some are coming to us from other school systems, but we're very excited to have them. But that is a lot of turnover for Athens, and we had lots of retirements this year, which we expected, but it's exciting to have new people come on board. Right now, I believe we have every position filled. Of course, we would like to have additional special education teachers. We're still looking for a few aides. We're always looking for bus drivers. So a few positions that are still out there, but most of the positions have been filled. So we have always had police officers at our secondary schools, but this will be the first year that we've incorporated school resource officers at our elementary school, so we're so excited about that.
And what made the change? Why is this being implemented now rather than sooner or later?
Well, this is something we've always wanted, and we've worked with Athens Police Department to try to get this going, but we've just had a shortage of officers in general. So this is the first year that we've actually been able to implement this. Well, definitely for that extra layer of safety and security, but also for the officers to be able to develop those relationships with students, and students to know that those officers are there to protect them and help them. Well, we are going over that new law with our teachers as they come back to school. I really don't see any changes for us. You know, we've always done our best to support and encourage teachers in the classroom. This just gives a little bit more clarity as to what the expectations are, and we will be writing a policy to address that. We're just kind of waiting on the state to give their model policy, but we've been looking at that and introducing that to teachers to make sure they know their rights.
And that'll happen as soon as this year. It's happening right now.
It's happening now. We're already introducing our teachers to the new bill, but we haven't finalized our policy yet. We're just waiting to see for sure what the state puts out before we finalize ours. Oh wow, well I'm most excited to get kids back in the buildings, and I'm very excited about all of the capital projects we have going. You know, we have a new elementary school being built. We have an addition to Athens Intermediate School, which is 8 classrooms, an additional gym, which will also be a storm shelter, which is a huge asset for our teachers and students and faculty. So lots of capital projects, lots of great things going on in Athens. Well, we love seeing the growth, but you know, in education, it's hard to keep up with that because it takes a long time to build schools. So we're constantly looking at numbers and trying to make sure that we have a plan in place for all students to have a great spot to be, and also to keep our class sizes low like we've always had them. So it takes a lot of planning.